Hey, what's going on, happy people? I'm Robert Arrington. This is Deer Meat for Dinner, and I'm back down in South Florida, Western Boynton Beach. Got a call from a boy right here. This is Mike Stramko. They've got a couple gigantic iguanas that are doing massive damage on their farm. This is an organic produce farm, and they've got a couple that are nicknamed. One is called Naranja Grande, which means big orange. He's a huge breeder and he's very territorial. There's thousands of them that have been coming in here a block at a time and destroying so much of their produce, costing thousands upon thousands of dollars in damage. One of the things that they've learned is if you take out a big one, a huge one like Naranja Grande, the other ones will disperse and go somewhere else. So today, that's what we're after. Naranja Grande, the monster invasive iguana. Got him. Dude, now, how much damage do you think an iguana like that could do? That right there is what does all the damage down here in South Florida. People are trying to make a living growing crops. Meanwhile, you've got massive prehistoric iguanas that just eat tons and tons of valuable produce.
This right here is organic kale. This is how it's supposed to look, okay? Nice, thick, full of flavor. And as you can see, some of these outer rows where the iguanas come out of the woods and over the tree line and devour all the vegetables, that's the aftermath. So we're gonna try to put the brakes on that happening.
You watching this, PK? Got him. I just got the iguana out of the truck.
That's called the iguana drive-through.
I took the rod, made a little loop, and lassoed him.
I don't know where he went, but I just got violated by an iguana.
Hey, look, it's PK, look at my hand. His tail just broke and he took off running through the car.
I don't know if this is a safety hazard.
Oh, he's coming right here.
Whoa. Oh! Oh, he's getting in my pocket! Hot pocket!
Don't pull off the side of the road! There you go. Let me show you something. Come here. See how he he dropped his tail. I had him by the tail, he took off running, and next thing you know, his tail was just wiggling, and that's a defense mechanism, so if a predator grabs him, and he sees the tail wiggling, you go for that. Meanwhile, the rest of the animal runs off. But, all right, you guys, we just located Naranja Grande. The field that those iguanas are invading is basically just on the other side of this thicket. And what he's doing is he's coming in here to the edge of this water and setting up. Now you can see, he's in the tree right there, and then you've got a giant alligator in between him and us. What I think the iguana is doing, he's using the alligator to protect him in the water. And then he's got all of that thicket. Luckily, Mike brought a John boat with an electric motor, and we're gonna slip over there and try to get him. I'm shooting Hornady Critical Defense. I think that's gonna have enough penetration power that we can get this guy knocked down. It's just amazing how bad of destruction these iguanas can create. Iguanas are so camouflaged in there, you almost need a pair of binoculars to locate them. Got him. I think I can get him. Power, I guess. big cottonmouth water moccasin right here. Whenever I grab him, you gotta back us up. Back up, here he comes. Back up.
I'm trying.
Big snake right here.
Oh, I got.
Man. Look at that, you guys. We got Naranja Grande.
There's so many snakes there.
Look. Holy cow. See this? Probably where that alligator or some other predator got a hold of him.
I'm happy because we keep telling everybody we're gonna get him, and I've gone out here like 10 times and been unsuccessful till now, so we'll take that.
We got him.
I saw.
There you go. We're cooking that rascal. Now, our wild man friend here, Mike Shramko, has something for us.
This is called a miracle fruit, miracle berry. It comes from Africa in the desert, and you chew this up, but you don't eat the pit, and then anything acidic tastes sweet, like candy. So these tomatoes, you can even eat that green one and it would taste like a ripe tomato.
Do you like tomatoes typically?
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay, take a bite.
All right.
Not that. Take a bite of the tomato first. What's it taste like?
It's not sweet. Yeah, it's bland.
That's the little miracle fruit right there. I don't know what it is. Okay, try it. Now you gotta chew that up. Don't chew up the pit though.
You gotta chew on it for like 30 seconds. Get it all in your mouth, around your tongue, your taste buds. Keep chewing on it.
Okay, so that's what the pit looks like.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that the sweetest tomato you ever had?
Yeah,
It tastes like a watermelon.
that's weird.
It only lasts for half
Wow.
a week.
You need to try it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Look at he's mad on the tomato.
Dude, that's weird. I can't believe it.
Makes you want more.
This clown wanted me to try that thing. I ain't trying that thing.
Swear to God.
Next thing you know,
Real quick.
PK is just devouring.
It makes it taste good.
That's weird. Yo, you need to try it.
What have you ever eaten a green tomato like that?
Sweetheart,
Really, babe, my stomach's really
this will help your stomach. You love tomatoes.
I really don't, babe, please.
Sweetheart.
You guys, okay, all three of us have the flu. I'm just getting over it. I just took a drink of Gatorade and I'm trying not to puke.
You're gonna recover twice.
I'll take one home and do it.
No. It's a team thing.
I'll film.
She'll film. It's gonna blow your mind.
Eat the tomato.
It's gonna wake you out. You're gonna want to cook everything with it.
I have no idea how I got talked into this, but straight off the vine. It's warm, so I'm really not into warm tomatoes. There's a little bit of a, like, meat on the pit.
This is where the magic's gonna happen. You're gonna blow your mind.
Okay, so that's the pit.
That's crazy.
Is it weird?
I can't believe it.
That is incredible.
Okay, let one try. Oh my god.
Watch how.
It is crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Like, try these. These are a sweeter variety of tomato. Watch how much sweeter they taste.
Holy crap, it's like, oh my god, it's like,
Like I said, you guys, in the description of this video, monster iguana and miracle fruit. The best meal ever.
that's insane. Try one of that one.
We're gonna head on back to the house now. I wanna mention Mike and his daughter Lauren have a YouTube channel called Real Cool Adventures. And I'm telling you, it's some epic videos. Super cool editing. This guy's a character. He and his daughter do so many cool things together. And if you're a dad or you have a family and you want some cool ideas, check this character out because I love it, man. Every time I come hang out with him, I have a good time. And if I can get, man, if I can get 20,000 likes on this video, we're gonna go do some kind of super cool adventure, and we're bringing Lauren along with us. So thanks a lot, brother.
Thank you.
Now, we'll see you in the kitchen. So that is a normal large iguana. That's like the size that does most of the damage. Then this was the one they called Naranja Grande, which is the big orange. This is the one that literally would have been considered like Godzilla. Aria, come over here. Come stand right here, I want to show them. Look at this. Look how big it is compared to Aria. So I've only done this one time before, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna cut off all these little spikes on the top. Cut that off right there. Now we're going to just skin this out. I'm not trying to save this hide, like the skin, I'm not trying to save it. Okay. Look at that. Look at all that beautiful meat. It's all dark meat. Let's first off, we're gonna do a two-part process. We're gonna wash it in water first, just to get any of the superficial blood or anything like that. We wanna get that off. So we'll wash it. Then we'll drain that off. And then you can see when we drain it, it's got a little bit of blood in there. Now next, this is actually the important part. We want to take some apple cider vinegar. There you go. Pour that right on top. We're gonna wash it. This is really gonna clean it. It's gonna take any of the gamey flavor out. It's gonna take any of the slime off. Really gonna knock it out and make it sweet now. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that. And then we're gonna make it, we're gonna rinse it one more time with water and we'll be done. So now I'm gonna take that pan and I'm gonna start getting it hot. We want that to get hot. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Now over here, these are all manageable size pieces of meat. We're gonna salt them. And we're gonna add some Everglades heat. Typically when you're making a curry, it's gonna be a little spicy. So instead of using cayenne pepper, we're gonna season up our meat with Everglades heat. That's beautiful, huh? Can you smell it? Now we're gonna take some sliced sweet Vidalia onions, put them right in there. Fresh garlic right on top, just like that. Take some olive oil, put on top of there. Fresh Everglades. Now I'm going to take this. This is a CanCooker Junior. See that? We're just going to put some water in it. All right, so our onions, look at this. Nice caramelized onions. When you see that dark color, that means that the sugar is coming out of them. They're becoming sweet. So we're going to reduce that heat. Now our meat. Look at this. That's what we're looking for. Got that nice caramelized brown, crispy outside. Oh, baby. I'm gonna take our onions and I'm gonna go ahead and put them right in our water. This is the boiling water. And now that is gonna start flavoring the water. That's garlic and onion in there. Hey baby, what you think? Do you want to help?
Yeah.
This is Emma, this is my youngest daughter. There's Sarah. If you're new and first time you've seen the channel, that's my wife. And I'm also a huge football fan. And it's cool to see my daughters, they really enjoy this lifestyle. They love wild game, food, fish. This is normal to them. So we have all of that iguana cooking in here, simmering it down, becoming nice and tender. Now we're gonna make our roux. That's about 3 tablespoons of butter. We don't want it to cook too fast. We've got 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Throw that right in there. Now, this has to keep stirring. We don't want this to burn. We want this to sort of turn into a paste. Look how nice that is. Whew. Okay, let's add some herbs. We're gonna take some ginger, turmeric, masala, and coriander. Also, a couple tablespoons of curry powder. Throw that in there. Come back over here, and we're just gonna keep mixing this up until it's like our own curry paste. Look at that. That's what you're looking for, that golden brown color. Now we'll take that paste and we're gonna add it in here. We're gonna add some celery. About that much. And this is butternut squash. All right, so we just added about 3 cups of water. Now that is what we're looking for. The last thing we're gonna add are some diced up baby yellow potatoes. And that's it. Now, we just want it to sit there and simmer for about the next 30 minutes. Put that on, shut that, and we will see you shortly. Put that right in there. Take us some of this loving goodness, put it right on top. I mean, the smell of this is just incredible. Grab some fresh green onions, put it right on top, and that's what we're talking about. You guys wanted me to make an iguana curry, and that's my first curry I've ever made. I want to give a huge shout out to Lisa Doyle. My boy Jordan Doyle, his mom, gave me a huge shout out on this, and PK, who is holding the camera right now, was also a huge help in making this. I've never made curry, I love it. Now it's time to taste it. To everybody who encouraged me to make iguana curry, thank you. That is about 100 times better than the way we cooked it before. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Those iguanas down in South Florida are so destructive. They're an invasive species, they're incredibly destructive, and they need to be managed. We had the opportunity to go down. Mike Shramko, you rock, bro. That was a great day. Everybody else, man, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment below. Let me know what else you would like to see me go out and catch, clean, and cook. Hey, in the next month or two, because I am ready to go. PK's got the camera, and I'm ready to roll. But that's all I got for you. Take care. God bless, and we go.